Hello, welcome to another episode of Cbfu from the shop at Manifest Comics in Bayonne, New Jersey. I'm Sam, this is Isaac, and I know I've been here a lot, but Jared's not going to be here.
No.
Very much.
He's a plane to Iowa.
He's in like Iowa or something. So
to continue his education for some reason.
He wants to improve himself, or well, I don't even know what that means, but he's going to do that, and so I'll be here. But if any of you guys want to come out and audition, or just be guest hosts, come out, please do it.
Or you
contact us.
You could be in blackface and pretend you're Jared.
I'm saving that for the movie, which you should also donate to. I'll probably put a link for that right here. But anyway, we got comics as always, and why don't you start us off?
Should I start with Battle World? I'm gonna start with Battle World. This is Battle World Marvel Zombies. This is by Cy Spurrier and Kev Walker, and I like this a lot more than I thought I was gonna. Marvel Zombies was originally created by Mark Millar, and they've used it a lot. And I really wasn't expecting much from this Marvel Zombies or any of the Marvel Zombies Battle World books. But like so much of Battle World, I was surprised by this book. First of all, I didn't even recognize this was Kev Walker's art.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm not stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, continuing beyond my brother's meanness, it just looked much better than it did the last time I saw him. I think he did some Avengers.
I think he was rushing.
Yeah,
I think
this is much more what I would expect of him.
Yeah.
And this is really good. Cy Spurrier does a really good. The main character is Elsa Bloodstone, who was in Next Wave and all of those books. And she gets basically the story is she's serving on the wall, which is basically like the shield, which is basically the wall from Game of Thrones. And she gets accidentally tossed beyond the wall.
Yeah.
So now she's got zombies all over the place, and she's trying to get back home. And there's this little kid, and there's a mystery, and it was really, really good, and I enjoyed it far more than I ever thought I would.
I agree, 100%. Yeah. It's really strong. Cy Spurrier can be really good, and he can be really bad.
Yeah.
And this is probably the best thing I've read from him. Mm-hmm. And the character, it feels like Next Wave, kind of, because like he gets the characterization done really well. She's still dealing with her father, because her father's Ulysses Bloodstone, who was a monster hunter. And it deals with her issues with her father, and just being thrown like far away from the wall. I didn't have the same issues that you did worrying about the Marvel Zombies. Mm-hmm. First of all, the Marvel Zombies are almost just like a side thing in this. This is her story. Yeah. But I did it first, but then once Battle World started, I just wanted to consume everything that I could, with minor exceptions. Yeah. And this is one of the better ones. I'd say it's one of the best so far. It
really was. It's definitely on the top tier.
Yeah.
It wasn't even so much the Marvel Zombies, it was just the creators they put with the Marvel Zombies books. I wasn't
that Spurrier's good.
He can be good.
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting much. I wasn't expecting much. And I was proven wrong.
There you go.
So I like this a lot. I'd probably give it 8 out of 10 Lugos. I really enjoyed it.
That's nice. I'll continue the Battle World trend with Weird World by Jason Aaron and Mike Del Mundo. I have no interest in this character, Archon of Telemachus. I know him vaguely from like an X-Men story with Storm back in before I was born. I think he was in a cartoon, one of the episodes, and he has lightning bolts. And that's all I know about the character because I don't care. But Jason Aaron's doing this book, and Mike Del Mundo's doing this book. And I've never read a Mike Del Mundo book. I've seen his art, but I've never read a book.
Well, he did. All New X-Men. He did that issue of All New X-Men.
Oh, that was really good, yes. Yeah. Never mind, I'm wrong, I'm a liar. But it's beautiful. If you know Mike Del Mundo, you know what to expect. If you don't know Mike Del Mundo, the art is tops. It's tops. This is amazing art. And the story, Jason Aaron's usually on top of things, and he does good with this, because I don't care about this, and I did like this a lot, you know? What do you think?
Yeah, no, I liked it. I was expecting to like this. This is one of the Battle Worlds that didn't really surprise me. I was expecting to enjoy it. Mike Del Mundo is a great artist.
Yeah.
It's like watercolors.
Yeah, it's
which is really nice.
Beautiful.
And there's a surprise villain who's in charge of Weird World who's revealed at the end of the issue, which is a cool little Avengers villain that they add to it. Mm-hmm. And there's all kinds of. It's just a cool world to throw yourselves into.
It's a beautiful book to look at. It's like eye candy.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. And it's definitely connected to Secret Wars because Doom is mentioned and everything. But this I think
that's even more.
Seems more connected to Secret Wars. This might be more important.
I don't think it's gonna be more important, but I think the shield is a big issue.
But this one, it just sort of stands on its own. So if you're not reading Secret Wars, this is a really good sword and sorcery fantasy book to get. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I give this 8 out of 10 Lugos too. 2 really strong Battle World books this week.
Yep.
What else we got?
Okay, this is a new image number 1. This is Starved by Brian Wood and Daniel Zezelj. That's close enough. A lot of consonants. That would be close enough.
Mostly vowels.
Vowel and consonants.
A lot of letters.
A lot of letters mashed together to form a name.
I think that's what most names are.
Yeah?
I think so.
But this is also ZZZ.
It's not ZZZ.
Let's not worry about the word.
Yeah, review his name.
And this was really good. I hadn't heard much about this book. It's sort of, like you said before, like a Warren Ellis sort of book. It's basically this future, not so far in the future, but in the future, this celebrity chef who's left his show and everything. The world presumed him dead, and he's come back to like get his family back. And it's an interesting story. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know who you want to say. Mike said Anthony Bourdain. You could throw in, what's his name, Bobby Flay, or, any celebrity chef with, like, just weird, though. He's eccentric. Mm-hmm. He's a weird character. And
yeah, he didn't want to come back to the show.
They dragged him back to do the show. And it's weird, because it takes place in this, like, not dystopia, but almost, like, going that direction. And it's interesting. It's good. I think it probably reads better in trade. But it's a hefty book for one issue number one, which is like what Image does, and it's good. The characters are interesting, and let's see what's going on next.
Yeah, no, that's the best thing you say about it. The characters are really well drawn, really interesting. Yeah. They really draw you into the story. A story I might not have thought I would be interested in at all.
I didn't even know about it.
A celebrity chef in this dystopian future doesn't sound that great, but the characters are really richly drawn, and I think you've read it, and I think you'd really enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I agree. What would you give it?
I'd give it a 7 out of 10 Lugos.
7 out of 10. Cool. Last book of the week is Batman, number 41, by Snyder and Capullo again. And a lot of people are worried because it's chippy. It's a bunny rabbit Batman. And they mention that. They mention that it looks like a bunny rabbit, so good for them. Snyder and Capullo have had, like, if not the best Batman one of them. It's up there, for me at least. And they continue it, And when I first saw it, I was like, but then I was like, you know what? They had 40 really good issues. Mm-hmm. Give them the benefit of the doubt. At least give it a shot before you just shit on it. Because people do that. People just see one thing and they just shit on it. But it's good. I mean, it's a strong start. Most people know who he is by now, but I won't spoil it if you haven't figured it out. But I mean, it's a new Batman, and it's really well colored too. I just want to say that. But it's a new Batman. It's a new start. Some of the things are very interesting with how he got to this point, because it's a mix of the past and the present, and it shows how he got to where he is and also where he is right now. And it's a pretty good cliffhanger as well. Yeah. And it's just a good book. It's a good Batman book. You shouldn't give up on it. If you've liked it up until now, it's stupid. Don't be stupid.
I'm going to say something controversial.
What?
I actually like this issue better than the last issue of Batman with Joker.
Oh, cool. But that's because you're dumb. We already went over that before. No, I can understand that. I know that last issue wasn't for everybody, but I like the last issue. And
I like that last page.
Last page, look at these, like, the colors are really beautiful.
No, it is.
It's like a watercolor, and it was at the beginning too.
No, don't wonder it's like a watercolor.
No,
it's something else.
It's like art. No, but it's really good, and they're still strong. It's one of DC's best books. Mm-hmm. Justice League's really good too. So I mean, get it. Yeah, it's good.
Scott Snyder hasn't dropped the ball at all.
No,
and he continues.
Neither has Capullo, which is really good. And so yeah, don't give it up. I'd give it another 8 out of 10 Lugos.
Yeah.
Just because it's good. It's really, really good, and
that's a good jumping on point for anyone who hasn't like.
If you were skeptical about how this character is, and they address that, his age, they address.
He's even skeptical.
Yeah, and so it's understandable. It's relatable, and it helps assuage your doubts a bit. So don't worry about it. Just give Scott Snyder a chance. He's done so much so far.
And it's a very strong first issue.
So give it a chance. Give all the books a chance. And come by. There's a bunch of books I see on the table. So a lot of Battle World, a lot of new stuff. DC's back with books as of last week.
They're writing, selling books again, which is cool.
It's a smart business move.
Good
it's
for
savvy.
them.
Savvy.
Good for them.
It's savvy.
Selling books to creators that you might want to buy.
Yeah.
That's good for you.
Go to a comic shop. Get some comics. Yeah. And then let us know what you think.
Very strong books this week.
Yeah, really strong. One of the stronger weeks.
Yeah.
All right. See you next week.